Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. This is a pretty much a Q&A or a biography or to let you know who I am, who you guys are listening to. I'm just going to talk about myself and a few things. Well, I jotted a lot of things down, but I just wanted you guys to get to know me. So it's like a way you guys can get to know who I am. All right. So, where do I live currently? Well, everybody should know this question. I posted on all my videos. That's my location. I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where the area that I'm in. Actually, on the east side of Atlanta. If you would look at the 285 perimeter, I would be more considered on the east side of the 285. I've been here for over 20 years. Went to high school out here. Went to a high school called Tucker High School. Played for the Tucker High School Tigers. Go Tigers. Played football. Also played in the marching band. I played in the marching band my first year of high school, and I got a varsity letter. So I have two varsity letters, one from football and one from band. So, and I in the band, I used to play trumpet, and that was the instrument that I played all through elementary school, middle school, and high school. I was in band class too, as well as one of my extracurricular classes, and I also was in what's it called, chorus, singing and everything. So, and back then I wasn't that good of a singer. I mean, I kind of had to develop my voice over the years through practice and practice and practice and practice. So getting back to the subject, yeah, I've been here for a while. Came here in 1996, and I've kind of been here ever since. Where was I born? I was born in Texas, Houston, Texas. I was born, and I was just there for a little while. My mom just had me there, and pretty much I got moved out pretty quickly. So I ended up in Kansas City, Kansas. This is where I went to elementary school. Um, Man, it was a lot of arts and craft up there and in in Kansas City. That's where I learned how to draw, and I learned how to do a lot of different things. And I was really big in theater and singing and doing like goofy things. I've always been a very very goofy person. Even as a kid, I would consider me like the class clown, but I always ended up being in the middle of some kind of thing where the teacher was like, "Hey, stop that!" So um, yeah, those were the good old days. Yeah, I had this one class in elementary school where they had a setup, and it was like an economy setup, and they gave you a certain amount of money that you would get through working, and you would what you would do for work is they would like for me, I had this shop where I had to run, and I had to make what's it called, the Jello, the mud Jello things with the worms in them, the dirt pies or the dirt things. So you take the Oreo cookies, you have the chocolate pudding, and then you put like some things on it. And what would happen is when the kids would be on their lunch break or whatever, it would be like random times we would get to go to lunch. So we have the money from working, and we'll go around and we'll spend the money at these different shops, and then we'll get the merchandise or whatever like that. And it was a little cool little setup. Taught us how to work and everything like that. And I like growing up in Kansas City. I mean, they always challenged our creativity and our imaginations. They really pushed the bounds of our imagination. So I really liked growing up there. It was really nice. There was three black kids, and I was like one of them. And I grew up with around a lot of white kids and students, and it was just fun. I mean, they always invited me over. I was the guy. I was the kid they would invite over and play all the video games and want to hang out with me because I guess I was the token black guy. Plus, I liked Michael Jackson. I was like always would dance around doing the Michael Jackson stuff and would sing like Michael Jackson and just it was like my idol back then. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on. Another question I asked, what is my favorite food? Hmm, I don't really know. I love barbecue. I love barbecue. I love seafood. Love a good fried fish. I love a good um, boiled snow crab leg and some butter. Um, Somebody said cornbread. I like cornbread if it's good. If it's good, if it's tasty, I'll eat it. Um, Let me see. Hmm. Love pasta. Love pizza. I mean, I love a lot of different food. I don't know if I particularly have a favorite food. I don't know why I even put that down there. All right, moving on. My sign. A lot of people ask me what is my sign. My sign is Pisces. All right. I am a Sagittarius rising, Taurus moon, and of course, I'm a Pisces sun, right? All right. Can I swim? Yes, I can swim, but I don't like swimming in public pools. Oh man, like I don't know. I feel like there's just so many people there who are so like dirty and dingy. It's just like they put too much chlorine in there, and like it like okay, it kind of burns. It kind of burns mine down there. So they put too much chlorine and it burns the next day, or it gets in your eyes and your eyes turn really really red, and like I get like I've always had real sensitive ears even from growing up. Always got treated for ear infections and stuff growing up, and yeah, I just remember as being a kid, my mom was laying me down like this, and she was forcing those eardrops down my ear, and I just hated that fucking feeling. But I needed it, That's why my ears are really, really like sensitive to like chlorine and stuff like that. So a lot of people be like, "Well, like, why don't you get in the pool? Why?" I'm like, because it's because I get ear infections. All right, but I can swim. I got taught how to swim actually in Michigan, Flint, Michigan. Yeah, I got taught how to swim there during summer school, and they pretty much hold you under your stomach and they tell you to kick and wave your hand, and they kind of let you go every now and again until you learn how to swim. All right, can I cook? Yes, I can cook. I love to cook all kind of things. Ooh, I like cooking African food. My mother, she's from Africa, so I learned how to cook a lot of Liberian dishes, and I love cooking Italian food. My grandmother, she taught me how to cook my first spaghetti and meatballs. Unfortunately, she's no longer with me, but she did teach me how to cook some food, pancakes. Pancakes was actually one of my first foods I actually learned how to cook. So I remember I burnt the shit out of my first pancakes because I put the stove on too high. You know what I mean? Some pancakes are like medium to high heat, medium. And the whole thing was to learn when the bubbles popped up. When the bubbles popped up in the middle, you knew it was good. And when you flip it. And then I learned how to cook eggs, and people, when you first start cooking eggs, you burn them, you make them really dry, like the driest eggs you've ever had, and then you learn like, hey, how do you get them fluffy? And then you start thinking, you start like add some milk, and everything, and I cooked eggs, and it just kept going on and on from there. But I can cook. I love to cook. I don't really have a particular favorite dish I like to cook. I just cook a lot of different things. All right. Do I work out? Yes, I do work out. I do have a workout routine outside of all this tarot stuff. I go to a gym called LA Fitness. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. They're all over the country. LA Fitness, and I do have the pass where I can go to any gym and pretty much check in and work out. I like the gym. It's pretty cool. They have a sauna. They have a pool that I don't get in for obvious reasons I just stated. They have a jacuzzi, the gym, basketball court, racquetball, everything. So shout out to LA Fitness. It's only $30 a month. They stay open. Sometimes on the weekends they close a little early. I don't really like that, but whatever. All right, what is my everyday routine? I said, what is my everyday routine? Okay, I get up. I get up around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Sometimes earlier. I've been getting up a little earlier recently. I've been getting up a little bit early. Um, get up. I brush my teeth. Yes, I brush my teeth. I brush my tongue. I don't just brush my teeth. I brush my tongue too. Scrub the shit out of it. Like, if your mother was around me, they're like, are you choking yourself? Are you like, no, I'm brushing the shit out my tongue because a lot of odors in your mouth come from your tongue. So, I take a shower. A nice hot shower. Wakes me up. And I think about what is my next read gonna be like, So I get on here and I crank up a read, and then I'm like, I need to go to the gym. So I usually leave this apartment and I go to the gym, LA Fitness, and I work out. And then I go find something directly after working out. I go and get something to eat. And then throughout the day, I'm drinking lots of water. I got water right here. I'm about to drink some right now, actually. Drink lots of water. And pretty much do readings. I might get on my Xbox, play a few Madden games or whatever the case may be. Most of the time, I'm on here trying to figure out what the next sign to do, what the next reading to do. So after that, I usually will go to a bar late at night, whatever, because I'm like always by myself most of the time. Unless I'm going to the gym, and I might have a drink or two and then come back home and watch TV till I go to sleep. And wake up and do the same routine over and over again, unless I'm doing something special. All right, what is my favorite holiday? What's my favorite? I'm starting to like Halloween. I'm starting to look forward to Halloween more. But I get Halloween twice a year. I get it for Dragon Con in Atlanta. Dragon Con is like an event where everybody dresses up in cosplay uniforms and everything like that. And it's so fun. It's so fun. Just drinking and just going from hotel to hotel, and it's a lot of, and then you got Halloween. So Halloween is not as fun as Dragon Con though. I like 4th of July. Barbecuing and everything like that. That's really fun. Christmas is fun. I like Thanksgiving probably more than Christmas, but hey, I like my gravy. I like my gravy and stuffing, okay? All right, let me move on from that. What I put here? What is my race, right? Everybody wants to know what my race is. So my race is Black, Italian, and African. So my grandfather was Italian. He was really white. He was a white guy. My mother's mixed with white and black. My father is Black and Indian. So I got a lot of things going on in my race. What's my favorite season? I like fall and I like spring. I like fall and spring, guys. What did I do for work before I started tarot? I worked in landscaping. I did landscaping business. I actually had my own company. It was called Elijah's Lawns, and I had that company for about 4 years and grew it and was out in the sun all the time. I mean, just burning up. And before I even did that, I used to work for landscaping companies, 10 hours a day, four days a week, 10 hours a day, 3 days off. Yeah, man, those weren't fun times at all. I mean, I remember hours and hours of just carrying a backpack blowing on my back for hours and just like wanting just to be, just to get off. Okay, how did I start a tarot? All right, well, I've always been interested in tarot. I just never knew how it worked because I've always been interested in astrology. So, what really got me into it, I went through a little heartbreak myself, and managed to look up on tarot and started looking at it. I thought it was pretty fascinating, and I wanted to learn it. So a friend of mine bought me a deck of cards, a learning pack actually, a learning pack right here. This is my first deck of cards, and I had to learn it, so I just took a year, watched tarot readers, did my reading, read books about it, and practiced with my friends. And then one day I was like, you know what the hell? Let me just start this channel, because I wasn't happy with the jobs that I was doing, and I was like, I wanted to do something else, and I just started doing tarot, and the rest is history. I'm right here doing it right now, you know. So anyway, that was just a few questions that I wanted to answer on this particular part of getting to know me. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a great day. Bye.